Greetings, beloved. Shaji again. Brothers, I know we came up in school and you seen simp ass male teachers. For us Gen Z men, we ain't been out of school in probably about 5-6 years, depending on your age. The oldest Gen Z is 26. So, some of us been out of school for 3-4 years. Some of us been out of school for 7-8 years. And some of us been out of school for 3 to 4 years. And even 2 years, depending on what age you was born. Because Gen Z is 1997 to 2012. Yes, to 2012. So, brothers, you seen the favoritism in the school system when it comes to how there's a delicate role that the teachers play in the school system when it comes to the pampering of the women, of the females. And a lot of young men in school are not given opportunity or room to grow truly as a young man because he's walking on thin ice. For you men in college who been bombarded with gender studies and toxic masculinity and manhood is wrong and all that on college campuses that's going on now, you know what I'm talking about. The politics go beyond school. But walking the hallways in high school, middle school, college, even, sad to say, even elementary school. But I'm going to speak to the brothers who have a form of maturity to understand what I'm truly saying. The simp male teachers and the female hive-minded teachers who give women, the female students, the leeway to make as many mistakes as possible without true chastisement and edification. Even with getting in trouble in school, the pedigree at which the women get in trouble and the men get in trouble are various degrees of differences, greatly degrees. And I've seen female teachers literally have the patience of a saint when it comes to female students' behavior being on the line, female students behind in the subject. She's more caring, she's more attentive. And this is across multiple teachers. Even the male teachers, I saw this. And other one of my peers saw this. I mean, we talked about this one day after school, and he was like, bro, don't it seem like the females get pampered and catered to here, man, in school? And I was like, yeah, it's obvious, bro. I believe they give them more grace and more room to grow than us. For some reason, I don't know why. At the time, I was like, I don't know why. But a lot of my peers, a lot of young men, we saw that. As a young man, growing in your behavioral discipline, you know what I'm saying, lacking behind on certain things, there's not a true attentiveness when it comes to you. It's more of a, I help you once, I help you twice, but you should, do this and do that and try to do it on your own. With the women, it seemed they had so much grace and leeway. And it was mind-blowing because I would see female teachers literally tone down their chastisement and disciplinary action towards a female student when she do the same thing male students do. And I couldn't put my finger on it. I'm like, that's not right. I'm like, both genders did the same thing. And when I seen that over a course of years, and then when you see it on the collegiate level, you found out that society is teaching inside the school system toxic masculinity, and masculinity is wrong, manhood is wrong, men are aggressive, men are monsters by nature. It's like, what's this going to do to young boys, up and coming men who going to transform from boy to man? What does that do? And you'll have the simp ass male teachers. This is so crazy. This like damn near when young boys in the school system express their slumbering masculinity in small increments, the male teachers would be very restrictive. They would try to condense the young man's slumbering testosterone to get him under control, even if he's not acting out of pocket, even if his behavior is not threatening or harming anybody. If he just exuding his young teenage testosterone in a positive way, it's like if he riled the boys up, hey, y'all, it's like you do that with the boys, Like, y'all are not to express yourself in a healthy masculine way. But if the girls get riled up and they talking, they cackling, and they doing what young girls supposed to do, right? It's like a acceptance. It's like, well, let them do what they gonna do. They're fine. They're, it's them who we need to stop the natural expression of them. Let them express themselves naturally like they supposed to. And it's like, why are we doing that towards the boys? Why is the teachers damn near suppressing the young male expression and letting the young female expression run amok, whether it's wrong or right? And the only time it's truly chastised is when it gets out of order too much, that requires a school suspension or expulsion from school. But even then, they'll go through 1,000 fishnets to save her from them type of processes, regardless of the behavior. So young men, peep game. There is a bias in the school system. There's a bias in the way they teach in the school system. It's meant for female. This is why the educational system statistics for the past 5 to 10 years has been shocking to the government, because like a lot of young boys are not motivated to go to school. A lot of young boys feel like they male expression is suppressed. And what happens when you got male expression suppressed at home, in the church, in movies, in anime? You know what I'm saying? Friends, family members, like, that's an air of loneliness. All that built up substance of what we call testosterone that floats within our masculinity. It's suppressed, concealed. Beware of the simp-ass male teachers and the hive-minded female teachers. You have to navigate, young man. And I'm speaking towards the man who's still in college, 2 years, or a year or 3 years under me, or the young man who's still in high school. Even if young men come across this in middle school, you're going to see the bias. You're going to see the simping and the pandering at an all-time high for the female students. And it's not the female students' fault. These little girls, the teenagers, they didn't ask for that. These are the programming and psyches of the adults. Don't get mad at the female students. This is the doing of the adults. The girls didn't ask for this treatment. They didn't ask for that. This is the generation before them. Young man, just peep game. Move accordingly. Get your education. Get your money. Get your certifications, your credentials. And stay the fuck away from simp-ass teachers and hive-minded teachers as far as females. I done seen a lot of destruction in the educational system with young men. There's not a lot of tolerance for you to make the smallest mistake. There's not a lot of leeway or leniency for you to even have room for error. This is real shit. This is real shit I'm speaking. Millions of young men can attest to this. I'm just giving you a voice, beloved, as a Gen Z, man. Because the only group that's under us is Gen Alpha. And all them are babies or little kids. So, they'll have their day. But it's our day. And it's millennials who's above us. They can still speak on it. But Shy G, navigate the school system well. And don't let it beat you up or suppress you so much. You do have an outlet, beloved. And if you have to express it in a healthy way and explain to them, or you remove yourself from the situation by getting your classwork done, and be free in gym. Be free in the cafeteria in a positive, healthy way. In a positive, healthy male expression way. Not harming, not hurting, not insulting nobody. Letting that masculinity exude, that testosterone flow free in you. Through sports, through academics, through different hobbies you can accumulate or start to figure out about yourself as a teenager. And take it into your young adulthood when you start in life. Shy G, stay away from the weak-ass male teachers in the school system. K through 12, 12th grade to the collegiate level. I got more coming.